R2. Activate the elevator 31174. Hey everybody, how's everything going? Welcome to Custom Toys EC, a series of videos where I'm gonna talk about all the freaky stuff that all we freakies love. Today I have this hell of a figure to present to you. 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi Black Series R2D2, and now this is a figure I have been anticipating quite a long time. And it's because the previous versions were known to be very small and not well in proportion, and now this one has fixed all those problems and we're going to see how good it is. I never really got the chance to get all those previous versions, and I'm glad that I didn't, because this one right out of the box looks perfect. It comes with lots of small accessories, like this small blaster, an antenna, this clam for holding drinks. I don't know what this is, maybe the electricity thing, or no, this one's the USB port, and also his periscope. All these accessories can be stored inside the figure, and that is something of a great gimmick that Hasbro has given us. And the droid itself is very well done. He has simple articulation, the same that the character has in all the franchise, and I love all the detail that it has now. I'm gonna take out his third leg because it's very difficult. I couldn't do it just with my fingers. Oh, and here's the compartment for the accessories, by the way. And yeah, here's the leg. And I like it, it goes all the way down. It has ratchets for keeping the piece into position. As you can see, the head goes up. It stands very well, just have to position it very well. And the head swivels all 360 degrees. And there are also two doors in the front part where you can attach the pieces in the order you want. What are your first impressions? Because mine are amazing. This is just an incredible figure. I can't say anything less than that. I am very amazed and surprised that this figure also comes with two small removable pieces for the head, so you can attach the antenna and the periscope. Be extremely careful when you put those pieces because they're going to get lost. This is great. It's outstanding the amount of details this figure has. Now let's store all the accessories here. Some parts are a little bit loose, so I'll try to disassemble the figure and I can find a way to attach the pieces better. If one gets out of the socket and gets caught into the system, it will be very difficult to open the head. Now, I am taking out all the excess of blue paint that has gone over the silver. I'm doing this with a very thin brush, wet with thinner. Maybe some of you are asking then, why don't you paint all those parts that are bleeding with silver paint? And the reason is that the silver paint that I always use still has tiny particles of glitter. And even though it looks very realistic like metal, it's not the same finish that the paint they use in the factory has. But in cases like this, I am adding my own paint, and afterwards I'm adding a mirror effect enamel on the acrylic that I use. I can't use enamel on PVC plastic. I always have to do it adding a small layer of super glue and then painting it over. I am drawing better the details and also adding all the silver parts that they forgot to add in the factory. There are a lot of details all over the figure. This process is not that easy. Some of them are not even well painted, so I have to extend it to the edges. You see, just what I said. This will make it look way better. Not even machines paint as well as a human hand can. You have to move the piece around so you can see it from all angles. And make sure that the paint is going well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Also here in the middle of the body and the leg. What worries me is that if I make any mistake, I will have to bring another brush with thinner and take out the excess of paint. Here I also add a little bit of weathering inside the texture. If you want any commission work, please contact us on Instagram as customtoys_EC. I take the excess of the weathering with a small piece of cotton, wet with thinner. It's exactly like drawing all the detail. When the dark wash is well diluted, I only point it and the liquid runs all over the sculpted line, and it is almost like magic. It doesn't matter if you're a fan of the original trilogy, the prequels, the sequels, or even any of the series. Whenever you're located in Star Wars history, it's obvious that you love R2. I even have a theory that maybe R2D2 is secretly George Lucas. Why am I saying this? It's because he knows all the history of Star Wars in its memory banks. So, yeah, what do you think about my theory? I really recommend this figure. If you want to get it, just do yourself a favor. It is amazing. I'll try and not forget any small detail, like the optics, for instance. I want this color to be more alive. It was too dark. Now with a small toothpick and a bit of cotton with thinner, I take out all the excess of wash that could have bled out of the sculpted line. Clean it very gently. You don't want to mess around with the plastic. Now with my silver paint, I just add a little bit of brightness to these parts. And I don't exaggerate. This is just a small and very soft touch. These tiny parts are very hard to do. With a very special mix of blue, I try to get as close as I could to the blue tone of the original paint. And I add these two small parts that were missing that color. Here I just correct wherever the paint couldn't go inside the sculpted lines. And if the original paint is a little bit thin and transparent, I'll just cover it. And here also the edges of the tiny pieces, so the white plastic can't be seen. A bit of silver inside this part of the screen. And metallic sky blue inside here. And finally, here is the final result of one of the greatest characters of one of the greatest franchises of the history of the world. I am so glad that I got this figure. And it was very funny how I did it. I was just walking around the aisles of my furry toy store, and there he was, just standing there. But as I know collectors, probably this figure would have gotten sold out very soon. So I said to myself, I have to get it no matter what. Feel free to share your ideas with us on the comments down below. What do you think about this figure? What do you think about this character? And what about this custom process that I did? Please tell us. I love how he looks along his best friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you get notified when we upload more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.